patriotism, but people call patriotism. Well, to me, patriotism isn't really, putting it on your flags and your other things. And actually, patriotism is actually being fighting for what you think is right.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go to parades. I hate parades. I used to. Yeah, I'm a master sergeant, so 3 and 3, and they used to call me Little Six. So, and we had one guy we called Big Six. We had 2 master sergeants in our units, and I tell people up here at the casino, at Little Six, they stole my name. Yeah. What you doing over there?
Just sitting there.
Yeah. In war crimes, I see people with tattoos on them. In Buchenwald, Koch, same as these 2 rats here in this country. It's Koch. The commandant of Buchenwald was Koch, Commandant Koch, and his wife was Elsie Koch, but they called her the bitch of Buchenwald. She anytime you had a tattoo, she'd point you out and they'd kill you, and then they cut the tattoo off and make lampshades and wallets and things like that. Yeah. And she was supposed to be hung, and she got pregnant by a sergeant in the Army, the U.S. Army, and so they didn't hang her, and she spent about 25 years in the Berlin prison, and they released her. And I can remember one day what was his name? He was a commandant. He was a tank commander, and he caught the soldiers up, about 250 American soldiers up at the crossroads, and he didn't know what to do with them, so they shot him. And then he went behind, if anybody was still alive, and shoot him with his Luger. Yeah. And I can't remember his name. Anyway, they called from Washington and said, stop the hanging. So I called Berlin and said, you got to stop the hanging. And here was this guy walking down to the scaffolds to be hung. And he got off when he was about 75 years of age. I'm sure he went through hell in that prison camp in Berlin, probably worse than dying. Probably. And I don't know what else I can tell you.
I'm trying to think of what else to ask you. I had something in my head to ask.
So it's a counterintelligence agent. We're security people, and a very small group, and we treat everybody the same, because we wear civilian clothes and
So then you joined in 44.
I joined in 44.
So then, what did you do between 41
and 44 and 46? I was with the Navy, and then I went back and finished my high school in Northfield. We used to play Faribault. We used to say California peaches, Texas cactus. We play Faribault just for practice. And then after a while, 5 of us, we weren't enjoying life, so we said, let's go back in the service. Well, 2 of them couldn't get in the Air Force, 1 of them couldn't get in the Navy, and all 5 of us got in the Army. And this one kid, he wasn't too bright. His name was Jughead, and Jughead Davenport. And so I talked to the old sergeant, the old master sergeant that was giving the test, and I said, I want Jughead to take the test over again. Oh, it won't do him any good. I said, I want to talk to him first. And so I told him, I said, now you take the biggest number, A, B, C, D, whichever works to the biggest number, you take that. He maxed it. And the old sergeant said, I'll let him in, but you tell me what you told him. So I told him, and he said, you know, I've been giving that test for years. And he says, I never did that. So 5 of us went to Germany, and of course we got divided up.
So while you were in Germany, did you like go anywhere? Did you have R&R? Did
Well,
you really like?
Yeah, we had R&R. We went usually to Garmisch. I was married at the time. Got married to a girl from Menominee, and I'll show you a picture of her. This is what she looked like when she was 31.
Oh wow.
And this is what she looked like, what both of us looked like in our 60th anniversary.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just put this right there.
This is mine. We're getting the PX.
I'm just gonna show this to camera real quick, just so.
Yeah. And of course the VA. I told the VA, I said, I'm going to live to be 102, just to leave with you bastards. But they give you a card actually, so that you can use the VA. I'm 100%. I'm rated as 100% disabled, so I get a check from them. I get a check from the Army, and I get a check from the Social Security, and I get a check for state of Minnesota. So I could end up with about $6,000 a month, so it's not too bad.
So then, did you go like see any like monuments or big cities in Germany while you were there?
Well, I first got there. Of course, we come in on the southern part. I was down in Frankfurt for a while, and then I've been in Stuttgart. That's where my headquarters was normally in Stuttgart. I was with well, I was all over Germany. Every place but Munich. I used to go to Munich, but not as an agent. I speak German. My wife did too. So. And we're not German, either one of us. I'm Dutch and she's Norwegian. So. I went to the Army Language School out in Monterey, California. But I really learned my German in Germany, in Heidelberg, Germany, in the University of Heidelberg. I know what more I can tell you, but
I think a couple more questions for you in my head. What was your reaction for Pearl Harbor? Like,
well, I was in school, high school, and that. I had a friend that was in Pearl Harbor, got blown off 4 ships. His name was Truax, and his brother Gene got killed in Africa, and his other brother was in the Gulf. But you were taught to hate the Japanese people during World War II. We used to see once in a while a Japanese airplane come down. We couldn't shoot them with guns, with weapons, because they'd be floating in the water, but we throw nuts and bolts at them. And you couldn't trust them. You never knew. But it'll help you a little bit, and then I'll get to you with the other stuff.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay.
Pretty good. Okay. Thank you for letting me interview you, and I'll have to